Top 10 luxury things Jason Momoa splashes out on. Our favourite Aquaman, Jason Momoa, stands out in Hollywood because of his superhuman looks and piercing eyes. The 41-year-old actor achieved success in relatively short time. From incredible physique, amazing screen presence, or rugged looks, Jason is a serious looker. The unforgettable Khal Drogo from HBO's blockbuster series Game of Thrones lives life king size. His lavish lifestyle is no hidden secret, but he's most famous for collecting luxurious cars and bikes. Welcome to Exponential Luxuries, a place of exploring luxurious financial horizons. Check out the top 10 luxury things Jason Momoa loves to spend on. Number 10. Vintage vehicles. An impressive thing about Jason Momoa is his admiration for the classics. Nothing excites him more than old cars and bikes. He knows the real worth of vintage stuff, and that's why the $16,000 1955 Cadillac has been with him for the past 16 years. Momoa loves this car so much that he fondly calls it Bernadette. You might be surprised by the car's pink colour, but that's Momoa's favourite colour. He has an antique custom bike that may be a bit odd looking, but it's one of his favourites. He once arrived for his shoot in a 1929 Ford Model A hot rod. Momoa has an unbelievably versatile vehicle collection, and many of them are older models. Number 9. Leica cameras. Jason has a penchant for collecting Leica cameras. In fact, he worked alongside Red Digital and Leica for a project back in 2019. The hunky actor owns numerous Leicas, including a $7,500 limited edition M10D and a Noctilux M50mm f-stop 095 ASPH lens worth over $12,000. He also owns the rare Leica 1958 M2 camera and the 1930s classic 73mm lens, and often posts pictures on his Instagram flaunting the unique treasure. He even bought a $7,000 M monochrome Type 246 that shoots in black and white only. Momoa claims that photographer Mark Twight sparked his interest in this iconic camera brand. Now he cannot seem to stop collecting Leicas. Number 8. Upgrading vehicles. Jason Momoa loves to spend on the transformation of old cars and bikes. He even builds bikes from scratch. The Justice League actor built a Harley-Davidson bike from scratch at home using a 30-year-old knucklehead engine. Then he installed a matching sidecar for his kids Lola and Nakoa Wolf, who then helped him in the entire process. The proud father posted a video riding the bike with both the kids on Father's Day, as it was his lifelong dream to build a bike. Recently, Momoa took everyone by surprise by restoring his wife Lisa's first car, a 1965 Ford Mustang, during COVID-19 lockdown. It's one of the 3 Ford Mustang models ever made. However, this time the macho Aquaman contacted Divine One Customs to transform the vintage beauty. They disassembled the car, repaired its body, painted it black, installed a soft top and black leather seats. He didn't reveal how much this transformation cost him, but it must have been a lot. Number 7. Boys' toys. Don't be mistaken, Momoa isn't into guns and gizmos. By toys, we mean sharp tools like axes. Jason's collection of sharp tools is to die for. Momoa states that his axe throwing skills are amazing and he can hit any target without even looking. He owns a versatile array of sharpened tomahawks, which he has designed himself and got custom built using premium quality wood and steel. Momoa can aim at a wooden target from a 15 feet distance. He even brought some of his sharp tools on Jimmy Kimmel Live. On the show, the Game of Thrones alum demonstrated his axe throwing skills by hitting a Guinness beer with 3 swords at once. Number 6. Motorbikes. Jason Momoa is a huge motorbike fan and lavishly spends on both old and new models of bikes. One of the coolest bikes Momoa owns is the BMW R9 T-Scrambler, worth over $12,900. Unarguably the best bike BMW has ever produced, the Scrambler is a true rugged bike made for the adventure lovers. Featuring a twin engine and dual silencers, the Scrambler is surely an attractive bike to own. Momoa also owns a $3,800 Valkyrie Drifter, the ideal all-terrain electronic bike for surfers. Though featuring vintage looks, the Drifter has a 250-watt battery that lets you ride up to 25 miles on a single charge. Number 5. Heavy-duty vehicles. Jason Momoa has a larger-than-life persona on the screen, and he likes to keep the same presence off the screen. Momoa spends heavily on heavy-duty, big-sized vehicles. Have a look at this modified Earth Roamer Ford F-150 truck. This heavy-duty model was converted into a recreational retreat by Earth Roamer, the luxury expedition vehicle experts. This pickup-turned-caravan price starts at $280,000. Momoa is so fond of this car that he took it to the Aquaman premiere in LA. We must admit that this Ford model does match Momoa's personality. The Ford F-150 is among the best-selling vehicles in the United States and topping the sales charts for decades. Number 4. Sedans. Hollywood is all about flaunting your cars, and Momoa is not one to stay back. Following the tradition, the Dune star has spent a handsome amount of his total net worth of $14 million on expensive cars. After all, trucks and caravans are not meant to be driven along with the family. For everyday rides, Momoa likes to spend on high-end sedans like the $450,000 Aston Martin DBS. This model was launched with the famous super spy James Bond in Goldfinger. Momoa also spent on one of the world's most luxurious sedans, the Range Rover. He owns a $90,000 white Range Rover, which is a solid family car. Momoa likes to drive his family around in LA in this car, and why wouldn't he? It's the world's best utility luxury car ever, but buying one would require a huge budget, which an A-lister celeb like Jason has. Number 3. SUVs. Range Rover is one of the world's biggest car brands because celebrities like to drive in them. Momoa is a rough and tough guy, and that's why it isn't surprising that he wanted some tough vehicles. However, nothing average is acceptable by Momoa, so he opted to buy this cool Land Rover Defender Series 3. In 2014, Momoa sold this car to finance his movie Road to Paloma with a heavy heart. However, he bought back the same model after signing a modelling contract with Carhartt. We cannot blame Momoa for this, as the mighty Defender is the coolest SUV around. Momoa also owns a classic black metallic Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon. This over $100,000 ride is a perfect SUV for terrains, as Momoa likes to go on adventure rides pretty often. Momoa spent a lot on customizing this vehicle. He upholstered seats to premium quality leather and tweaked the exterior as well. Number 2. Harley Davidson. Jason Momoa is a huge fan of Harley Davidson motorcycles. If you follow him on Instagram, you will often see his pictures and videos with his precious Harleys. No wonder Momoa is a dream candidate for Harley's marketing campaigns. Interestingly, the stunning Harley Davidson chopper was the first bike that Momo ever bought. He even used it in one of his movies after some modifications though. He has named this bike after his grandmother Mabel. This bike features a 1948 front end and a 1956 pan. One of the most recent additions to his collection is the Knuckleheads, worth $65,000. Seeing his love for their bikes, Harley Davidson gifted Momoa a $24,000 Softail Slim for free when filming Aquaman in Australia. Recently, Momoa posted pictures with the Cambridge Blackbridge Harley Davidson in Toronto, hinting at expanding his already impressive collection. Number 1. Home Sweet Home. Jason Momoa is an all-out family guy. To date, he has spent the most on his luxurious house in LA. He dated his wife Lisa Bonet for over 12 years, and then when the couple decided to marry, Jason had to gift her something really special. Being the luxury lover that he is, Momoa bought a magnificent house in Topanga, California. The couple had their official wedding at this $36 million mansion. This Victorian-style home features 5 massive bedrooms and 6 bathrooms. The lavish abode has a private swimming pool, jacuzzi, several bars, a dedicated guest house and a dining hall. To accommodate the many cars Jason owns, the home has a huge garage, wine cellar and an outdoor kitchen. Perched on a hilltop on the outskirts of LA, Momoa's home has a 25-foot climbing wall and a skateboard ramp. So there you have it, the top 10 luxuries Jason Momoa likes to spend on the most. Momoa is your perfect rags to riches story. Do you know that he was once broke and didn't have enough money to feed his family? That's true. After his character died in Game of Thrones, the actor found it hard to pay off debts or get groceries for his family. For more interesting trivia and information about your favourite celebs, please hit like and subscribe to our channel to get the latest news on everything that matters.